in the highly calculated, heavily financialized ecosystem of modern global entertainment. Certain figures permanently fracture the corporate media layout. Kristen Stewart is not just an actress, she is a structural anomaly within the Hollywood matrix, born straight into the belly of the beast in Los Angeles on April 9, 1990. Her trajectory was systematically engineered for premium industry dominance. Her father was a highly positioned stage manager and television producer, while her mother operated as an elite script supervisor and director. This wasn't an accidental rise to global fame. It was a carefully calculated biological integration into the entertainment monolith. From her earliest moments, Stewart was surrounded by the raw, uncut machinery of studio politics, learning how to navigate the aggressive, non-stop pressure of the public eye before she even reached adulthood. But behind the cold, detached facial expression that became her worldwide trademark, a chaotic network of private secrets, high-stakes psychological warfare, and hidden operations was quietly building. Today, we are tearing down the corporate studio illusion to expose 30 raw, deeply guarded facts about Kristen Stewart that the mainstream networks desperately try to keep buried from the public grid. When the Twilight franchise exploded across the global streaming landscape, it completely shattered the standard celebrity asset preservation matrix. Stewart was suddenly locked into a multi-billion-dollar corporate cage, transformed into a permanent commercial asset. Fact number 5. She never actually wanted the role of Bella Swan. Initially viewing it as a small independent project before corporate, studio boards turned it into a mass tracking machine. Fact number 6. The extreme. Predatory paparazzi networks became so aggressive during this era that Stewart suffered from chronic, severe anxiety and physical illness before entering any promotional event. Fact number 7. Her historic, heavily monetized relationship with co-star Robert Pattinson was turned into a high-value, public relations commodity by studio executives who monitored their private interactions to maximize box office metrics. Fact number 8. Behind closed doors, the relationship was fracturing under the weight of synthetic corporate expectations, transforming their shared life into a psychological prison. But the Matrix was entirely unprepared for the massive operational failure that was about to breach containment, a sudden scandal that would permanently ruin the innocent Hollywood narrative and trigger a brutal media execution. In 2012, the illusion of the premium Hollywood elite was completely obliterated. Fact number 9. Stewart was caught by specialized surveillance teams in an intimate interception with her married director, Rupert Sanders. Fact number 10. The raw, uncut photographs sparked an unprecedented global algorithms explosion, causing an immediate public relations emergency for Universal Pictures. Fact number 11. The backlash was so severely calculated that Donald Trump himself obsessively tweeted about the scandal multiple times, demanding that Pattinson abandon her immediately. Fact number 12. Stewart was forced by corporate controllers to issue a highly humiliating public apology script to save her career infrastructure, an operation she later described as a deeply synthetic and traumatic violation of her autonomy. Fact number 13. This exact scandal is the secret, real reason she was completely erased and banned from the sequel of Snow White and the Huntsman. As studio executives refused to absorb the financial risks of her toxic media status, she was officially cast out of the traditional Hollywood family grid, a calculated exile designed to break her spirit. But instead of permanent destruction, Stewart used this systemic collapse to completely rewire her internal identity parameters. With the traditional romance matrix destroyed, Stewart systematically began sabotaging the corporate expectations of a leading Hollywood actress. Fact number 14. High-level industry agents explicitly warned her that if she did not hide her private relationships with women, she would permanently lose premium Marvel Cinematic Universe contracts. Fact number 15. She completely rejected the studio blockades, choosing to openly breach containment by dating high-profile female cultural figures, including visual artist Alicia Cargill and global supermodel Stella Maxwell. Fact number 16. Stewart revealed that the intense, predatory corporate machinery tried to label her sexuality as a commercial asset to appeal to modern demographics, which she fiercely resisted. Fact number 17. She became the first American actress in history to win the prestigious French César Award, a calculated artistic pivot to European cinema designed to completely bypass the creative limitations of Hollywood studio politics. Fact number 18. Behind the scenes, her rebellion was a deliberate psychological operation to regain absolute sovereignty over her life, proving that her personal life could completely dominate global streaming algorithms without standard corporate permission or studio approval. After navigating years of calculated media warfare, Kristen Stewart quietly engineered her most secure personal operation yet. Fact number 19. In the summer of 2019, she reconnected with elite screenwriter and producer Dylan Meyer, triggering an instant volatile chemical attraction. Fact number 20. After a highly protected 2-year engagement, the deep strategic alliance culminated in an absolute bombshell update. Fact number 21. In April 2020, during an incredibly intimate and heavily guarded ceremony on Easter Sunday, Kristen Stewart officially married Dylan Meyer at their private Los Angeles home. Fact number 22. True to her radical defiance of traditional Hollywood matrix layouts, Stewart completely broke the rules of bridal style, refusing to wear a traditional wedding dress and instead choosing a light gray miniskirt and a matching cardigan. Fact number 23. The secret. Unpublicized marriage. License was obtained under absolute lockdown to prevent paparazzi intervention. This wasn't a standard, high-profile, celebrity media wedding designed to generate corporate engagement metrics. It was a silent, sovereign fortress, constructed to preserve their shared human reality against the destructive noise of the external industry grid. But the structural architecture of this new alliance goes far deeper than a simple marriage license. Fact number 24. High-stakes updates have emerged, revealing that Stewart and Meyer are actively preparing to enter the next phase of family asset expansion. Fact number 25. In an uncut, raw interview with Rolling Stone, Stewart explicitly stated that there is no way she is not going to start acquiring children soon, confirming her deep biological obsession with becoming a parent. Fact number 26. Specialized industrial field updates indicate that the couple has already begun researching medical reproduction procedures, preparing their private infrastructure to welcome a child into their secure fortress. Fact number 27. Along with their personal interlocking, they have completely unified their financial and creative assets, co-founding Pictures to produce dark independent cinema completely free from corporate boardroom censorship. Their partnership is an absolute, multi-layered defensive operation against the Hollywood machinery, transforming them into a highly calculated, unbreakable corporate and personal monolith. Operates completely outside the standard rules of the celebrity grid to maintain absolute psychological autonomy. Stewart realized she had to completely alter her physical canvas, making herself commercial-proof to corporate advertising boards. Fact number 28. She dramatically shaved her head and dyed it platinum blonde during a hype movie campaign, a spontaneous physical rebellion that completely panicked studio fashion sponsors, who wanted a highly specific, traditional feminine asset. Fact number 29. Her body is covered in complex, highly strategic tattoos, including a hidden reproduction of Picasso's Guernica on her arm, a visual symbol of structural chaos and uncut warfare against systemic control. Fact number 30. Stewart is notoriously known for refusing to look at her own cinematic performances, completely breaking contact with her completed artistic assets, because she views looking backward as a form of matrix surveillance that traps her creative frequency in the past. She actively chooses to operate like a ghost within the industry, emerging only to execute high-value creative operations before vanishing back into her silent, heavily guarded private reality away from the toxic paparazzi surveillance net. The massive, chaotic evolution of Kristen Stewart is a chilling, perfect reminder that true sovereign, star power can never be permanently managed or controlled by standard studio protocols. By systematically shattering the innocent corporate narrative of the Twilight Matrix, she exposed the toxic, calculated reality behind Hollywood's elite asset manipulation. Her quiet, highly strategic, marriage to Dylan Meyer proved to the global audience that real human alignment will always outlast the engineered illusions of the entertainment boardrooms. She successfully rewrote the internal laws of celebrity survival, transitioning from a captive commercial asset into an absolute, independent cinematic titan. What do you think is the most shocking truth behind Kristen Stewart's chaotic war against the system? And will her hidden pregnancy operations completely break the final Hollywood boundaries? Let us know your thoughts, theories, and creative perspectives in the comments section below. Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on all notifications. To always stay completely ahead of the corporate illusion, the red carpets are paved with artificial narratives. But on this channel, we bring you the uncut truth. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next Shocking Expos.